We're taking you on an exclusive tour of this exceptional property at the beautiful Riverside development in Wimborne, Dorset. This show home is a true testament to the craftsmanship and attention to detail that Wyatt Homes is renowned for, having won multiple awards for their high-quality developments. Wyatt Homes has built a reputation on creating thoughtfully designed homes in picturesque locations, and today is no exception. With spacious living areas, elegant finishes, and a serene natural setting, this house embodies modern luxury at its finest. Listed for sale at just under £2 million, you can find out more information in the description below. I'm Hannah, and let's start the tour right here. Wimborne offers a perfect blend of historic charm and modern convenience. Known for its stunning architecture, riverside walks, and a rich cultural heritage, it's no surprise that this town is highly sought after by those looking for both tranquility and vibrant community living. Well, first things first, this exterior is stunning. Look at that facade, it's beautiful. It's obviously been built in the Georgian style, but if you had told me this had been built 200 years ago and freshened up a bit, I'd believe you. Look at the classic red brick, we've got those lovely impressive pillars, long fan windows. Yes, please, sign me up for one of these. We've also got nice front garden here as well, double garage around the back and a driveway. We've got the river just there. I mean, tick, 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 tick. I don't know whether you can see, there's a balcony there. I'm always here for a balcony. I can't wait to get started. Follow me inside. This is a lovely welcome home, isn't it? Fresh, light and airy, and that is helped because it is triple height ceilings. I can see all the way up there to the second floor. So nice and roomy, space to breathe. And we have 3,000 square foot of space to go and explore. So behind me, we've got a utility room, downstairs toilet, and either side, we've got the reception room to my right. On the left is the kitchen, and then the stairs lead you up to the 5 bedrooms. Nice and traditional to match the outside. I like the skirting board, the architraves, but I want to take you through to the heart of the home, the kitchen. Follow me. And here we are into your open plan kitchen, dining, kind of living area. This is a big kitchen, so it's kind of sectioned off into 2 areas. Let's go and have a look at the kitchen bit first. So as you can probably tell, the colour palette is very muted. You're going to see a lot of whites and greys and beiges, but that's good because you can put your own personality and your own colour stamp on it. But I have to say, as greys go, I'm here for these. I like this one. It's called Grigio. P, know anyone? I don't know why, if they called it that, but I think maybe it would have been. So lots of lovely cabinets here. We've even got an inbuilt Miele fridge. All of the appliances are very high spec, they're all by Miele. We've got ovens here, a 2-in-1 hob, so it's one of these extractor fans that's down here, that's good. So you don't have one of those big ugly ones up here. And then as you can see, lots of space to maneuver while you're cooking and maybe hosting. This is a good entertaining space as well, actually. But practically speaking, there's lots of surface area to do all of your food prep as well. But I'll show you in a minute, we've got a little breakfast bar over there. So perfect if the kids want to do their homework or you're having maybe a drink. Cup of coffee, but this is a traditional shaker style kitchen as well in here. So we have a kind of nod towards a farmhouse sink. This is Villeroy and Boch, but this is a very modern house as well. So traditional with a twist of modern. Now I love this big mirror here. It floods all of that light back into the room and this pop of gold. But I do like that that's where they stopped. They didn't go too much further and it become a little bit garish. So I like these matte black finishes here on your cooker tap. And we can see that as well brought through in these handles. And I think, if I got this right, yes, we've got a Miele dishwasher as well. These are quartz worktops, by the way, beautiful with this grey marble veining. And look how far down they go. So plenty of space for all of your appliances, your microwaves, your air fryers. Who's got an air fryer? Come on, everybody needs an air fryer now. I wish I had one. And on the floor as well, these absolutely huge tiles here. Really like those, and it just gives that bit of a grander feel, I think, the bigger the tile is. Underfloor heating as well. So we are moving into the dining area. So space for 10 people. Great if you've got a busy household. There are 5 bedrooms, so maybe you need all of these. I might make this a little bit smaller and then add a little settee, maybe a couple of chairs, and make this a little bit more like a living area, a lounge. But you do have the reception room across the way as well, and I think that's where I'm going to take you next, so follow me. Now, I don't think a lounge does this justice. This is your reception room. Very grand and elegant, but it also feels very inviting and homely and warm. We've got lovely velvety, soft carpet underfoot as well. And trying to get that balance of somewhere feeling so spacious, because this is a big room, but somewhere that you also want to snuggle up in as well. That's tricky, but this also helps. We've got a lovely wood-burning stove here in this gorgeous limestone surround, a real feature and centerpiece of this room, and I like the absence of a TV. This is somewhere that you're going to come and relax, maybe entertain. I can imagine coming out of the kitchen, everyone comes in here to chat with their glasses of wine. Beautiful. Now, either side, we've got that symmetry that we saw in the exterior as well, with 2 sets of French doors that lead out onto your patio. Oh, that's lovely as the sun comes shining through. So you could swing those open in the summer, have a little barbecue out there as well, and the views. I mean, we are at the River's Edge development. The clues in the title, the views that look over that river are stunning, and out to the countryside. But we have an even better view upstairs when we go to the principal suite. Very excited to show you that. And then coming around here, wow. I mean, that is an impressive feature wall, isn't it? It stretches the entire width of the room and not only looks amazing, it's also practical as well. Plenty of storage space, particularly if you need to keep all the kids' toys kept away. You don't want all of that out, do you? But I love this LED lighting as well to create a lovely ambience in the evening. And there we go. This is where you would come to chill-ax any time of the day. Now, the interior design throughout the whole house is by Clayton & Co, and it's a very similar colour palette in here that we saw in the kitchen. That flows through into here, but it's a little bit more sophisticated with things like the wall panelling and the other traditional features that we've seen. There's just a few more rooms that I want to show you on this floor before I take you upstairs to check out the bedrooms. Back into the entrance and down the hallway, we've got a couple of doors here which are storage, and then on my right is a very handy downstairs WC, and I like the fact the floor tiles creep up onto the wall there, a bit of a funky design. And then behind me is the coveted utility room. Every house wants one of these. So this is basically just a mini version of the kitchen. We've got the same units, the same quartz worktop. This time we have a stainless steel sink, a little bit more durable, but this is just basically where you're going to be doing your laundry. You've got a space here for a washing machine, a tumble dryer. There's access out there to the driveway, the garage and the garden, and space here to put all of your bags and your coats. So the perfect place if you're coming back from a muddy walk or the kids are piling in from school, they can take off all their stuff, put their slippers on before walking into your nice clean white home. Lovely. Right, now it's time to head upstairs. This is the principal suite, and what a suite it is. You've got a dressing room, an ensuite, and this room is another vast one. Wow, just to give it some perspective, this is a super king size bed. It's massive. It's even got a full-on settee at the bottom of it. Wonderful place to look at the views. Wait until you see those. And then with this lovely velvety, opulent headboard here, and look at these lights. These beautiful pink quartz lamps either side. I don't think you'd ever need to leave this room. This is riverside living done right. This is the luxury that we were talking about earlier. Those views out onto the countryside and the river are gorgeous. And as balconies go, I think this is up there with one of the biggest I've seen, especially in a new build. That's very rare, but why not? You've got a view like that, let's make the most of it. Imagine waking up and seeing that and taking your coffee out there, doing a bit of yoga in the morning. What did I say? You don't have to leave. Now, the proportions of this room do not end here. They continue into this ensuite, which is huge. This is the size of a family bathroom. You've got a ginormous freestanding bath. I really love the shape of that. Shall I get in? Yeah, be rude not to. Just to see what the views are like from the bath. Let's have a go. Oh yeah, I'm short, but I can just about see. And then, oh look, that's fun. I've not seen one of those before. This is very nice, isn't it? This is luxury living. And then we've got floor to ceiling tiles, underfloor up here as well. Big old walk-in shower, double basins, and then that lovely grey colour's been brought up here, uniting the two floors together. And then, what I'm hoping is some hidden storage. It's integrated if it is, so that'd be good. Oh, it's the little things that make me happy. That's great. Beautiful room. And then move around here into your dressing room. Good variety of storage space here. We've got floor to ceiling wardrobes for your longer dresses. You've got little cubby holes, bigger open storage as well so you can see what you've got. A nice mixture, and I don't think you'd be worried about having to share this with anybody. There's plenty of space. Right, I'm going to take you to bedroom number 2. So as you can see, we've got 2 single beds in this room. So I think this would be a great kids room, maybe for visitors, grandparents, but it's a good size, and there's an ensuite as well, so that's very handy. And I love this headboard, this kind of distressed material, and all these furnishings as well have great textures. They're very raw, and I think it just softens up what is quite a modern house. Great. All right, on to bedroom number 3. This room feels a little bit more mature. The last one felt quite youthful and playful with those lighter colours, but here we've got this dark midnight blue on the wall with this very grand panelling that we saw mirrored downstairs in the reception room. Now, the en-suites in all of these bedrooms, they're reflected in the size of the bedroom, so they've made great use of space in there. And although it's obviously smaller than the principal suite, they have not compromised on that luxury feel as well. It's the same styling, same colouring, really pretty. I think this would be great for a teenager. But we haven't seen upstairs yet. There's still one more floor to explore, so let's head on up. So up here we have 2 further bedrooms that share the family bathroom, but this gives you a brilliant view of the bottom of the house. I can see the front door from here. So we've got 2 galleried landings, loads of natural light spilling in, and it just really opens this space up by having it triple height. And I don't know whether you can see, but we have a perfect view framed in this circular window of Wimborne Minster. Right, I'm gonna back Tom up now into what is my favourite room. I just love that this is in the eaves with these architectural features here on the ceiling. The colour, oh, I am in love with this. Even more so with the name. It's called Morning Pebble, which is what you might be shouting up to your kids. Morning Pebble! It's time to get up. I think this floor would be perfect for the teenagers to take over. They can be as noisy as they want. And one of the other reasons that I love this room is it is full of nooks and crannies. So Tom is in a perfect nook there. I think it could be a little PlayStation area. We've got a little reading nook. See me reading in my nook. And then maybe a music nook. You could have a keyboard, music nook. This though, this is the kind of cupboard that Harry Potter would be proud to live in. Look at that, that is a hiding nook, isn't it? Look at the size of it. Wow, I mean, like, if I was a more practical, sensible person, I'd be thinking storage, but I'm not. No, and it just gets better. Okay, look at this. It's absolutely huge. I'd be making this a den, maybe a little cinema room. I'm sorry, but look at the size of it. Look at this. I could just hide myself away. No one would have to know. This is the nook of dreams. And again, this is your office nook. So great for if you're doing homework. However, you've got 5 bedrooms to play with. So why not turn one of them into an office? That would be a great office space, wouldn't it? Maybe even a bit of a gym, a yoga studio. Okay, into our last room. What a charming little room this is. This is delightful. I think actually I might make this the office, or maybe for a visitor. Now let's check the nooks. Yeah, nooktastic. That'll do. That'll smaller than the others, but that's the beauty of a nook. And then nice little reading area. I think this could actually be a lounge for the other bedroom. It's got the good lighting for it. And both those bedrooms share the family bathroom. And as you can probably tell, it's the same style as the en-suites that we saw downstairs. And we have Hansgrohe taps and Villeroy and Boch sanitary ware. And I really like that they've incorporated this architectural feature in the slanting ceiling and tucked this bath underneath. Makes it feel like you're in a little cocoon. I can imagine having some candles, some music, the perfect place to get away from it all. At River's Edge, there's a collection of brand new 2 to 6 bedroom homes in varying sizes and styles, as you can see. Now these are being constructed over the next few years. So if you like today's tour and show home, then let us know in the comments. But if you want to find out any more information about this development, then check out the description below. Thank you so much. I've been Hannah, and I'll see you again very soon for more luxury properties from across the UK.